How's it going, everybody? Ed giving you another exciting episode with more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to us the last time because we have defeated the Matarat, which is the sludge creature that we took out the other day. And so far so good because we're able to go ahead and unfully awaken another stone, which the Sidon is staring at. And of course, there's one of its heart container. We can go pick that up. So going on our next objective. So if we go ahead and press on, what is it? Okay, so it's a select. So going over to our adventure log, if we go and scroll on to our next update. So it says here for Jonah. So you combine forces with the Sidon to defeat the monster producing the sludge. What remains of the substance that dispersed are taking the threat to the Zora along with it. Sidon was left gazing at the strange stone that appeared when the sludge vanished. Okay, well, that sludge monster wasn't too hard. Well, technically, it was a little bit a monster that we usually encounter because it just transformed into some sludge monster. If I'm already remembering what I know so much of that sludge creature that we took out, because that was the Matarat, which appeared to be to come up with all of this sludge mash. So it took control of it, but now we're able to stop it from raining all of this sludge mash everywhere. So let's go ahead and press on B and go right after the heart container. Okay, so here's the heart container. So let's go and give us more about 11. I think that's 11 hearts that we did claim. Okay, so let's go ahead and move upward and go check in with Sidon. So let's go ahead and trigger the full cutscene. And we go and watch and see. So talking to Sidon.
Sidon, my cherished kin.
That voice again. You're the one we've been hearing this whole time?
Indeed. I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora. Your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You bested the monster that Zora Domain, but it was a servant of a greater evil, the Demon King. His true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing?
Yes. And it is important you know more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say. It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people. Though we Zora live long lives, this all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time short. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King, Rauru entrusted us with secret stones. Treasured artifacts that amplify the power of those who carry them. As the Sage of Water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle. However, the Demon King's power was overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks. In the end, our leader realized it would not be possible to defeat the Demon King outright. He chose to end the battle by sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Some time later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of the Zora was made crystal clear.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that happens, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear.
It would be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you that, when the great evil returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once more. The Zora people and their sage will fight alongside your swordsman.
That is everything there is to share of the imprisoning war and of the destiny of the Zora. Zora's domain is once again safe thanks to you. However, the Demon King continues to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
It's my destiny to fight by your side. I came here so that I could save Zora's domain. But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my ancestor did. I will accept this sacred stone. I am the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power. Here, Link, your hand. I, Sidon, the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side. Please accept this. It is proof of my vow. With that ring, you will always have my power with you. We're partnered up again. Yes. All right, let's head back home. Oh!
Whoa!
Okay, so look to me because the king is back to his old throne again. And Zora Domain is looking pretty clean indeed. Well, actually, let's go over the dialogue of what you're now talking about. Link, welcome back. Link, have you seen? The sludge had to vanish without a trace. Link, think to your courage of the inhabitants of Zora Domain are safe once again. No words could express the depth of my gratitude. Thank you, hero. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And for you, Sidon, though Link certainly played a key role in your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I have always believed in you, Sidon. Now you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the crown. That's why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass the throne to you. Father, this is so sudden. No, it's only seen that way. In truth, it has been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son, it is time to ascend for the throne of the new king. Take Yona's hand and as one lead the Zora Domain into a brighter tomorrow. Me, the king? Okay, so is it seem like that Sidon and Yona are going to be kings and queens now? Thank you, Father. I will not let you down. I swear it. That is the spirit, my boy. Now accept your place upon the throne. But find the swordman and all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion. Okay, so Sidon get to have his own throne. Silence, everyone. I hereby inherit this crown from my father, the assaulter Dorefin. From this moment on, I shall be king of Zora. At this same precious moment, I ask that you also open your heart to your new queen, my beloved Yona.
Sure.
But slaughter threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal water beneath the azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Sir Link, and all of us who call the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, that it does not mean that all matters have been resolved. Right, you are, my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, this piece that we have fought so hard for could vanish like a bubble on a needle. We shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. Doing just that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and in leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. Okay, so every Zora people are just cheering for the life of us. First, my friend, we're going for the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. When I attended the Secret Stone, we saw a vision of a woman at the stage of time. I am certain it was far more than a passive resemblance. That was for the Princess Zelda whom you and I know so well. And for the Princess Zelda who appeared in the domain and attacked Father. Could it be that the princess that we saw in my ancestor era and the one my father saw in this era are not the one and the same? Question upon questions. It is painfully clear that we had no choice but to find the princess and ask her directly. Link, As I have just ascended the throne, I must offer my sincere apology for being unable to accompany you. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise that you shall once again grace our fair Zora Domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected by the power of the sage, no less. Okay, so look at it here. So Sidon give us the Vow of Sidon, which is Sage of Water. Proof of the Vow of Sidon, Sage of Water, use it to summon or dismiss the avatar of Sidon. Okay, so now since you see here, because we got here is 3 of those vows by each character. So now the first off, because we have the power of wind, the power of lightning, and now we have the power of water. So the last of this element we need to go and get for this last of this vow is the vow of Yunobo. So that's the one we need to go get. So we need to get the last for the Sage of Fire. Alright. Well, that's going to be quick and easy. So we have finished our main quest for Sidon of Zora. And going over with our regional phenomenon. So Pure suggests, okay, well, I think we already read the first top again. So yeah, so there's only one more region that is suffering under a strange phenomenon. Okay, so we still got here is still a lot to get situated to go around here. So now the last of this regional phenomena is somewhere up at the north, which is somewhere at the Death Mountain. So now I want to go ahead and take a look at what's somewhere further up above the north on the right. Now I'm pretty sure there's something more to it, but now I want to go and move underneath because there is another of this region which we have not fully witnessed to see what's above it. But now I'm detecting another of the geoglyph which we had to go find. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk to some of these fish people. So we'll go ahead and talk to Sidon. Now it's that he's becoming a king. Let's go and have a word. Look, it seems that the time has come for you to resume your heroic travel once again. I will continue seeking out information on our advantage Princess Zelda. You have my word. I am quite certain that the search for the princess will not be easy. Such important endeavors never are they? But no matter what transpires, know that I am always with you. Should you ever have need of me, simply ask it and I shall appear. Okay, so talking to King Dorephan. Okay, so wait, can I talk to King Dorephan right now? Okay, so am I supposed to wait or what is that supposed to happen? I don't want to talk to Sidon, I want to talk to the king. Actually, we can just talk to Muzu. Oh, Link, you have done it. With your help, King Sidon had to realize his full potential and become a worthy successor. I can now leave Zora Domain free of a concern. It is arguably in good hands. As it's where I have been tasked with joining the Pura as a representative of the domain. I look forward to join my efforts with the vote of our brave Zora soldiers. Okay, so let's talk to the king. Okay, well technically you're not the king anymore, so your name is just Dorephan. Okay, Link, words alone cannot express the depth of my gratitude for you. Though I am certain that your travel will continue, know that you have the full support of Zora now and always. Is there anything I can do to aid you? Please do not hesitate to ask me. Okay, so what's next for you? Okay, let's ask that question. Well, now that my boy King Sidon has ascended the throne, I shall watch over the little ones and otherwise do as I please. Such is the privilege of a retired king. Once the visible worlds of ours has overcome the danger, perhaps it would be fun to drag Muzu along on a tour of Hyrule. If anything else you would like to ask of me, well, no, that's all I got to say for you. Is what you mean? Okay, now going to paraglide all the way downstairs. So we go talk to the Yona. So Yona got another new side quest. Oh, Sir Link. Thank you ever so much for your noble efforts. I have been earnestly pondering what I can possibly do to thank you for saving the domain. However, Giotto found some ancient texts that mention the Zora Greaves. It is stated that those who wear them are gifted the power to swim in the waters as they please. I am certain that a certain item would be invaluable in your quest to locate Princess Zelda. I told Sidon and everyone in the domain that I hoped to present this special gift to you. However, the degrees in question have still not been located. According to the text, Giotto found that the Zora Greaves were created long ago. It seemed they were offered up at the ancient Zora waterworks as a prayer for friendship between the Zora and Hylian. Upon hearing that, I desperately searched there, but I was unable to locate them. I wonder where in the waterworks of the Zora Greaves were offered. Okay, so there's a new side quest, a token of friendship. So it says here, the Zora Greaves offer in the distant past as a token of friendship between the Zora and the Hylian that may be located somewhere in the ancient Zora waterworks. So you should be able to access the ancient Zora waterworks from the reservoir east of the domain. Okay, so we will get right on to that. So let's make sure we have that side quest on. So it's somewhere back at the East Reservoir Lake. So we should probably go and check that with Kato and Impa. See what that has something in mind to say. Hello, Link. I should have known that we would run into you here. We came to investigate the geoglyph in this ruin, but the sludge falling from the sky complicated things. Fortunately, that markets are gone now, and our effort to research the local geoglyph may resume. Like, I have been wondering, have you found the geoglyph in Southern Habra yet? The map in the Forgotten Temple show a geoglyph shaped like a castle. We intend to investigate that geoglyph as well. Alright, now talking to Impa next. There have been reports of a geoglyph in this area. We plan on taking out to the sky to look for it. The geoglyph in Southern Hebra, where we will likely focus our investigation there next. Perhaps you could head that way as well, courageous one. The map in the Forgotten Temple, we intended to go on a journey to visit the geoglyph and had this bit. However, it was quite a bit of work to copy down that map. If only that we had a picture capturing tool to make a quick work of the task. Okay, so we talked to everyone else in it. Link, I heard the news. They say you investigate the island in the sky with our own King Sidon. You're amazing. I'm so embarrassed that I was fast asleep because of the sludge, and while I slept, you two were doing so much for us. I made up my mind that I can't just leave things as they are. I'm going to that cave to rebuild myself stronger than ever. There is a stone that glows green there. Upon first sight, I was enraptured by it. Okay, so you're talking about a glowing green stone. What is that? Indeed, it's a shape and way to make it ideal for strength training. If you're interested, why not go and see for yourself? You'll find the glowing green stone in the southwest of a domain at the underground cave of Rowless Pond. Okay, well that seems interesting. Now talk to the nest guard. Hello, Hylian. I feel it would be a bit embarrassing to start calling you Link just all of a sudden. Well, in any case, I heard that you and Sidon bested the slud monster. Wow, that is extraordinary. I must get in on the action myself, yes I must. I hear that Gallison found a monster fort, so there had been some talk of trying to clear them out. Well, good stuff is happening there. Okay, so we should probably go and seek out on finding some marketplace or whatsoever. I mean, I think we should go ahead and do a bit more cooking. So I don't think this is the best day to be talking to these fish people right now. Now let's go talk to the guards. So we'll talk to Baz. Link, so you are responsible for the slug disappearing. I might have guessed as much. Thank you, good sir. As a captain of the guard, it is my duty to reflect upon the awful tragedy endured by the domain because of the upheaval. From this moment forward, I shall forever steel myself in service of His Majesty King Sidon. I shall do so faithfully, just as my father, Sagan, served the assaulted Draken. Alright, now talking to you. He unconsciously talking about Crab again, that is just so weird. If you ask me, Clever from the general store has been acting odd recently. Crab is a shell that he mumbling stuff like that all the time these days. I wonder if something's wrong. Okay, no clue what you mean by that. So you know what? Let's start getting everything on the market. So we should definitely go ahead and patch out more of 5 arrows. And yeah, let's just try to get everything in the market. So we'll go ahead and spend more than 48 rubies on Hylian rice. So we'll get more splash fruit. So we'll take more than 40. Okay, so we're gonna try to see if we can take everything in this market. So we will get the Swiss Violet. And the Hylian tomatoes. So we're gonna get all 64 for each. And that's it. Okay, so let's see. So are there any new quests available? Okay, so it seems like that Dento got a new side quest. Link, once again, you have done Zora Domain a great service. Thanks to the effort of you and our young King Sidon, the domain I had been saved. You must allow me to thank you. Link, if you intend to go up against the various phenomena playing with this world, you need a weapon that is up to the task. The light-scale trident has been passed down through generations of Zora since the ancient time. It will not fail you. Bring me the necessary materials and I will craft one for you with all due haste. You must acquire a Zora spear, 3 diamonds, and 5 pieces of flint. Even a Zora spear that is decayed will suffice. Return me when you have the required materials. I will be waiting. Okay, so going over with Dento's request. So it says here, a blacksmith at Dento I had played to make the light scale trident for you. To the fourth is a powerful weapon used by the Zora for generation. He acquired 3 diamond, 5 pieces of flint, and a Zora spear. So he assured you that a DK spear will work. Okay, so we do have, let me go over with weapons. So I do have the, can I please select, thank you. So I do have one of the Zora spear. Now, I rather prefer that we don't go waste that weapon, but well, that weapon may seem important that way. So we can hold on to that. Okay, so let's just keep looking around. So what we got going on here? So we got here, it's a hardy salmon which costs 80 rubies. Oh. Okay, so hold on a minute. So let's make sure we don't forget to take pictures. So yeah, so we should definitely take a picture of this hardy salmon. Okay, anything new? Okay, so this is new. So this is the mighty carp. Alright, well let's go and get that picture taken and let's get the armor carp. Alright, so we got here 2 of those armor carps. Oh. So how much do we go wasting? 80 rubies, 80 rubies for each? Okay, sign me up. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather prefer that we keep on getting every fishes. Alright, so I want to go ahead and do some more selling. So we go talk to Clef. Okay, so we were finally able to restock our fish thanks to His Majesty King Sidon and you, the courageous Link. You really help us out of a pinch. Anyhow, if you see something you like, please just grab it from the table. Or unless you have some other business with me, tell me and I shall not dawdle. Okay, crabs, eh? Oh, perhaps I am not doing a significant job of hiding my overpowering feelings about the bright-eyed crabs. Oh. You see, I met a bright-eyed crab right around the time all of that nonsense, which of a sludge, came to an end. I was unable to stock any fish because of the damage caused by the sludge, and then it appeared. It wasn't a single glorious crab. It crossed my path while I was fussing and foaming. I was irritated. I was famished. And so, I swallowed it whole. Yes, but the spikes were incredibly painful, but once I was able to transcend the pain, there was a magic awaiting me. No more like it was greeting me with a warm hug of umami. Goodness, it was the tastiest thing perhaps ever. Ooh, I am positively drooling just thinking about it. 1 or 2 is not enough. Not nearly, no. I need 10. Can you please give me 10 of those decadent bright-eyed crabs? Naturally, I shall make it worth your while. This transaction will surely keep me from becoming crabby. Crabby. Yeah, well, I do patch up all the bright-eyed crabs. You can go look at them. Oh. Really? Would you be willing to give me 10 bright-eyed crabs, please? Sure, buddy, they're all yours. Oh. 10 clawed-inspired crab. Oh yes, a crab galore. Just gazing upon them, I can feel that your mommy goodness of washing over me, the intense pain in my mouth. You have my fence, in fact, here. Since this is our first crab trade, I threw in a little bonus until we meet again. Okay, so he gives you one of the sapphire. Oh. Nice man. When you gather more bright-eyed crab, please let me know. At that time, I will make a trade for some products that are equal in value to the number of crabs you shell out. Ha! Okay, so this is a crabless deal. So going over, oh actually, I think I already got completed already. Okay, so we did complete the crabless deal. So talking to you again. Yeah. Hello. Hi. Okay, so we pride ourselves on our tasty fish, procure straight from the delectably fresh water of Zora Domain. If you see something you like, please just grab it from the table. Oh? I'll let you have some other business with me. Tell me and I shall not dawdle. Okay, so let's go and sell. Okay, so what more can we sell? What's our backfill interest? So you know what, we don't need another of this ruby, but you know what, we can have that go to sell. So like, go ahead and total up by 400 rubies. Okay, and we look to see what we got. Okay, so look to me, we don't have anything to sell, but no, we can go ahead and sell one of this Bokoblin guts if you like. So let's go ahead and increase up by 420. Alright, so we're gonna keep that up. And we got here is a whole lot to sell by everything. Okay, now it's best that we go ahead and save up the diamond. Now, I'm not 100% sure where we're supposed to get all of this diamond. But it's better late than never that we just keep on holding on the material that we already got. So now let's see. Do we have the opal anywhere? Okay, well we're able to patch up at least 7 of them. So let's go ahead and increase up by 210. So that go ahead and increase up by 2,113. And we should be all set there. Okay, so I think we're done buying and selling more few things or two. Okay, now let's see what else that we can do around here. So there's a lot to go around here in Zora Domain. So we already finished talking to Baz. So I want to know, yeah, so Coda got a new side quest. Hey, Lenny, listen up. I found a super old story in an ancient manuscript while organizing the ends of bookshelf with a fiddly. Here's the story from that ancient manuscript. Long, long ago, at the time point, a blasted stone was hidden away with a sacred shrine. It was a magnificent shrine that was overflowing with blessing. See, it's clearly an ancient manuscript but containing a timeless secret, right? Okay, maybe so, or that's a bit of a stretch. Maybe so, I guess, right? I knew of all people an adventurer like you would understand, Lenny. This is probably something left behind by my great-great-great-grandpa, probably even more great than that. It's a sacred shrine, it's sacred, so there must be some truly amazing treasure there. As soon as she read of this, my daughter Finley declared she wanted to offer on an adventure to find the treasure. Before he knew what had hit him, she had to grab Sazan together they race out of the domain. Finley is a headstrong to say the least. She'll be fine about a little worried about the poor Sazan. Tarman pointed way off to the southeast of the domain, so it's pretty far. I hope they make it there safely. Okay, so this is the true treasure. So it said Dakota at the end came across the following passage from an ancient text. Long ago, at the time pointed, a blessed stone was hidden away with the sacred shrine. Coda's daughter, Finley, believed that there must be treasure there, and so she and her son set off for a time point. Does the treasure await them? Okay, so somewhere beneath the underground at the south. So it turns out to me because it's a long way down there. Okay, so let's go over to the map and find out where that is. Well, we never know because it's so long in the distance. So it's all the way down here. But you know what, we probably might come back to that later. Right now, I want to go ahead and take on the one for, you know what? Where do we put that? Okay, so I think it's the one that's called a token of friendship. So that's one of the side quests we put. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate that. So I rather prefer that we go out and exploring back at the East Reservoir Lake. So let's go ahead and head back there. So we should probably go ahead and investigate the cause of whatsoever lies ahead. So now that we see, because everything in Zora Domain now, wait a second. So our front, what's on your mind? In flowing place, I'm sure that is what I heard about. Lit, how wonderful. You heard of me talking to myself, didn't you? Since you are here, I must have asked you something a bit odd. Have you heard anything about the flowing place? Here is my tale. When my dear wife May went out fishing, she was sitting with a mysterious song to herself. I found a floating place where I'll catch fish with grace, a hopper and a skipper to a great fishing trip. And with that, my wife will hop in and skip over to the bridge in the east of a domain. At the time, I paid it no heed. She is given to the songs of fancy, but her absence has started to weigh heavily on my mind. A floating place, a hop and skip away. I have never heard of such a place. My wife is the type to rush off in a fit of excitement. I am worried about that she will do something rash. Oh, my beloved May, I dearly hope that she has not gone somewhere dangerous. Okay, so this is a wife wafted away. Frank is very worried about his wife. May went fishing somewhere dangerous. When he last saw her, May was across a bridge in the east of the domain, sitting about to hopping and skipping to a floating place, searching for May for her husband's sake. Okay, so we will do that right after we go and do the one for Yona. So let's go ahead and get that side quest done and we proceed. And it turned out we got here is a long way of reaching. So now I'm detecting one of the bright eye crab, but it did got away from me. Okay, so let's figure out what we gotta be doing. So we're gonna go and actually no, do we have? Okay, so actually we can call in Sidon every time we like. Okay, so let's go and dismiss Rigi so we won't need her for this operation. Okay, but I do need Tulin to go give me a boost. Now I'm not seeing any waterfall. Okay, now let's see now. So let's go ahead and use Audible. See what we can Audible. Okay, so is there another way of reaching? Well, you know what? Let's see, how much do we build for this? Okay, 9. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drop it in the water. Oh, hold on, wait, I pressed the wrong button. It was A. Okay, so we go pressing A. So that go jump on the water. And then we start by messing with this. Okay, so that was one way to get it moving. Okay, if only we had something to attach to it and steer it in the direction, that would be sit to see. Oh, hold on. So I think we gotta go and use Ultra Hair for this. So I need to go right after that waterfall. Oh, come on, wait for me. You know what? I'll just make another one. I'll make another one. Not to worry. I think I was supposed to deactivate it. Let's go build another. And we want to make sure that lines up properly. Okay, so we hatch a ride. Okay, I don't want it facing over there. Okay, right over there. Perfect. No! Why is this... Why is the water pushing that thing? Why? Come on now. Why are we going over there? Well, actually, we could try steering it. Will that work? No, I don't really care. This is kind of tough. I'm trying to get to that waterfall. Well, maybe if we craft a hovercraft, we'll probably steer in some other direction. I don't know if we have it in schematics for history. So we're just gonna have to keep pushing further on the other side. So as we climb, so we can drop further down below and catch right after. I don't know. I mean, we may not make it. But well, let's see. Now we did patch up all of our ice fruit to get to the other side. No, let's just use hovercraft. Okay, but does it have a steering device to it? Oh, no! Link, you fool! Can you stop doing that, please? Okay, so let's go down and see if we already have the hovercraft on with the steering device. Now let's look at history here. Now it seems to me that we don't have that yet. Okay, you know what? Let's just use this. It doesn't really matter. So it only caused 6 of the Zonites. Now let's try placing it neatly. Okay. Now I really want to get to the other side of that waterfall. So let's just build it right about there. Okay, so can we just move it by ourselves? I don't know. We need that steering wheel. I need to get to the other side, but you know what? I don't care. Let's just stop wasting Zonites. Okay, let's use the waterfall. So we'll go swimming upward, up at the surface. And we need to find ourselves a waterfall. Okay, so the waterfall is way up there. So let's see now. But we can't make this because I don't have Tulin to go give me a boost anymore. So you know what? Do I already equip? Well, I got Tulin on me, but I don't want to dismiss him. Okay, well, I can still see that Tulin can respond back to me. Okay, now let's just see if we can make it upward. But wait a minute, what's just happened? Okay, so it seems to me something magically might happen. So in the case I'm not to get to show you, so Sidon Vow had to grant you the power to summon his avatar. Okay, so as you can see, because Sidon is our third avatar now. So you have the power to attack with his water powers. So, which we have the ability to go ahead and get trapped in the bubble, and once we go and let him, so we go let it go, and we get trapped in the bubble, and we go and use it to the swarm to create some powerful water wave beam or that sort of mechanic. Now, if we go ahead and march upward, So we'll find ourselves an East Reservoir Lake somewhere. So let's go ahead and do this editing split while we get there. Whatever shall I do? Oh, Lynn, thanks to your most noble efforts, the East Reservoir Lake is as clear as ever. I was so happy I immediately went for a swim for the first time in far too long. When I did, I found a wonder stone. Oh, did you now? It is so dark that you cannot see it too well. It presents it, but it is inside of that cave over yonder. All of the blue stones are of stunning quality. Alas, they are also stunningly heavy. If I tried to swim with one, it would be so heavy I would sink it in no time and end up in the depth while it is sweating my flippers. See, if only I have one of those stone, I would be able to work in earnest on fixing up a Mythic. Okay, so this is the blue stone, which it says here, Ledo a Zora stone mason found a blue stone of impeccable quality at the cave near Eastern Reservoir Lake. He liked to use the one for repairs at Mythic. Just the one stone would be enough, but they're too heavy for him to swim out with. He's at a loss. Okay, well he's not alone yet, so we're gonna have to figure out where it leads to or where it's hidden. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and steady on. And we go and march onward up this trail. So we'll go and move up. And go find out where it leads to. So we're gonna go and check underneath. Okay, but the answer we seek had got to lead to this well, it had to go lead underneath this cave somewhere. So let's go ahead and do more auto build. Man, at least if only we have this steering device and something to attach to it. That'll be really nice. But you know what? I think we do got the hovercraft already. Okay. Well, I wasn't even looking because I thought we don't have the hovercraft, but now we do. Okay, so can this boat stand neatly, please? Please? Stand neatly. Okay, so we go activate this, take main control of it, and then we go and steer in the right direction. Okay, so let's make sure. Okay, so now here we go. So we discovered the reservoir lakefront cabin. So what the heck, Link? Why are you slipping? Okay, so I can't pick up any glowing cavefish while I'm steering this device. Okay, now I can. So can I please pick up only one? Please? Where to go? Why is it underneath? Okay, well, you know what? Forget it. Who cares? Let's just get off the water and let's move on. So what we're looking at here is one of it's a bright eye crab we can pick up. And we can still keep picking up some more, and we still got plenty more to pick up. So let's keep picking up every crab that we see along the way. And we need something to fire it up. So now what exactly are we looking at here? You know what? I think we got the white weapon tool to go use right now. So let's try fusing it and see what happens. So we'll go ahead and fuse this. Okay, so hold on. So I think we already got it fused already. Okay, you know what? Let's try this way. So we are going to destroy this fuse material. Okay, but we still have here the solar board sword, so we should probably go ahead and fuse something else, not other than fusing this blue rock to it. Okay, but it's not strong enough to remove it, but let's just climb upward and see what lies ahead. Okay, well I'm pretty sure that the blue rock don't go and destroying those blue things or whatsoever. Now let's see what lies ahead. So we can pick up all this bright bloom seed if we like. So let's go ahead and light the way. So we'll go use the bright bloom seed if we want. So where exactly can we find find some more secret. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna forgot one thing because I think this is the path. So can we go using this? Okay, so I think the Soldier Free Reaper do have enough kicks to it. Okay, so now we can use the blue rock hammer. And we'll go destroy the ore. Alright, so looking to see what's around here. So we're just doing more of this exploration going on here because somehow we get to go out and exploring and see what's inside. So you know what? There's another of this what's the creature called. So we'll go ahead and take you out. And it starts by floating above the mist. And okay, well I'm pretty sure this creature's named a bubble. So this is a bubble again, which we did claim. So that go make it 8. Okay, so that's one way to explore that area. So there's nothing underneath there. I mean, if that's all we look. So let me go over to Adventure Log exactly. So we already did finish on checking into the scene. Okay, well technically we are supposed to find one of the blue stones. Well, I think he mean by the bubble gems. Is that what he means? Okay, so you know what? Let's try picking one of this up. I think he mean by this stone. I'm not 100% sure what he means. But we'll just go ahead and drop it. And once we do that, so we'll go to the Ultra Hand. Go and attach it to the ship and we go, hold on, so let's try attach it right now. And we'll go and swim further to the other side. Okay, so we'll go dash in. Okay, come on, let's take main control. And can we steer it somewhere around? Okay, so no, let's try steering it just like this. So we need to move out of the lakefront cavern. Okay, so we can keep taking main control of it. So come on, please. Can it give you the right to stop slip? Stop slipping. Okay, well this thing can't focus. We need something to stand on it. Alright, come on, please. Please keep going. Okay, but I'm gonna keep controlling with it because I need something to stand on it. Because you see, because this water is too dense. Alright, come on. Could you please keep going? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I need to get it to stop slipping like that. So how about if we get something to stand it on? At least one of this. Well, you know what? I do have this. So I call it 6 Zonite. Okay, so we can stand on this. Go back to Ultra Hand. And then find something to stick it on. So now this might be a perfect spot to stick it, so let's attach it and see if it works. No, we're not using Gus. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to keep still. Come on, will you please turn the hovercraft around? Well, this is a bit too frustrating. Now, I want to unstick that piece. Let's try this. But I don't want to lose that rock, though. Yeah, I get the feeling we should stick that piece and go back to taking main control. So let's go back to controlling this. Okay, I'm gonna just see that because I'm trying to get this hovercraft to focus on turning that thing around. So give me a sec. Okay, so I think I just go ahead and use those 2 platform-looking things that can get me to the stand up. So that's one of the zones I go to waste. So now it seems to me because we're almost there. So we could just grab this by using Ultra Hand. And let's just hope for the best that this rock, the one that we already gotten, that which don't get away so easily. But you know what? We should probably go ahead and pick it up and go and take it to the Ledo, just to check to make sure if that's the blue stone that he mentioned about, something about this blue rock. Okay, well, let's see if he's agreed. If not, then we'll go back and find where that blue stone is. So let's go ahead and take the drop fall to it. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're almost there. So let's go ahead and get that rock out of the hovercraft. So, alright, let's go grab it. And we'll go lead the hovercraft there, if you like. Oh, I not forget to mention, because they do have the fan and the steering device in the east of Reservoir Lake. Okay. I should have known that. Okay, that should be it. So we did show him the blue rock. Ah, that stone. Yes, that is it. That is it. That wondrous stone. I lost my composure for a moment there. Such a honor for the death of my joy. Did you by chance carry this heavy stone all the way here?
Oh.
1,000 times, thank you. Now I can fit it up in Midford Court. Later, you must allow me to thank you. Please to take this along with my gratitude and complete the all. This is some elegant fabric that I have the Zora emblem stitched onto it. I hope you like it. Okay, so he giving you the Zora fabric. Okay, well, that's one of the new texture of that fabric that we can put on for a paraglider, which I don't know how to do it yet. So, alright, I shall now set off to begin my repair work. Link, it is so fortuitous that you were here to help. Thank you, truly. Okay, so that's one way to complete the side quest for Ledo. So I do believe that's going to be all it, you guys. So next time on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we are going to get set now. So I think that the next side quest that we should get finished on doing is the one that's called A Token of Friendship. So that we'll have to go pick up on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating on staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, if you want to see more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, ring the notification bell so that you'll be still up there notified when we do some awesome videos happening on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned for everything. And that I had to do it for today. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. We will be picking up with more The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.